Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. So completing autoshop contracts this week is very good for money making with their tripled payouts, but you know what's even better? Knowing how to complete these contracts fast for maximum profit. That's why in this video I'm going to show you guys everything that I know, some speedrun tactics if you will, as well as just some general tips and tricks for some of my favorite contracts that I think are worth grinding this week. Now the 3 finales that I'm mainly going to be focusing on are the bank contract, the prison contract, and the union depository contract. I think these 3 are the easiest ones to do solo, and they also have some good speedrunning tactics either in their setups or their finales. But we'll start off with 2 general tips. First up, let's say you have 3 jobs on your board that you don't want. Well, to refresh your options and get 3 other ones, just start any of them up, it doesn't matter which one, and then walk outside and call to Santa. From here you want to cancel the contract and then run back inside, and you should see some different options there. And if you still don't see the contract that you want, just keep doing this until you do. It's that easy. Next thing, have your spawn location as your auto shop. This will be crucial for later on to save time traveling. Now let's move on to the bank contract. First setup is pretty simple. The Oppressor Mark II will allow you to just swoop down in there and grab the charges after taking everyone out. Jets also work, like the Hydra. The VTOL works good here, although it is a bit more risky because if you get shot up a lot, the Hydra is probably going to smoke. But not too much else to say about this one. The second mission, Signal Jammer. Some of you might hate this mission with a passion, but allow me to blow your mind. You don't need this mission at all. So just start it up, and when we get outside, we're just going to find a new invite-only session. When you get into that new session, you'll notice that the job is now complete. And the reason we don't need that mission is because of how we're going to do the finale. And on the finale, you can pick any car you want, although I would recommend something with good traction like the Calico, something that's all-wheel drive. And what you're going to do at each bank is just plow your car through the front door and park it there. And this gives you both an easy entrance and easy escape, allowing you to teleport in and out of the car at each bank. So the cops are not going to get to you, which is why we don't need the Signal Jammers prep at all. And you just do that at every bank if you're solo. It's super easy. Another general tip here for groups, if one person needs to lose the cops while everyone else is already done and at the mission objective, ready to end the mission, you can just have that one person blow themselves up, because dying doesn't end the mission like most other jobs do. It's only after everyone has died on the mission where the job will end. So you can still complete the mission if the person with cops dies. And you also don't lose any pay from doing this either. Moving on to the prison contract, the first setup mission here, completely ignore Lil D's request. Just drive him straight to the police station and he will be taken into prison. From there, it will still have the initial objective on your screen, but just take his car to your auto shop instead, and this will complete the mission immediately. Much faster. For the ramp mission, this is much easier if you use the Phantom Wedge and just shove everything out of the way. It's also just a way faster truck cab than the ones they give you, which will make taking it all the way up north to where the prison is much faster. After completing this mission, this is why you need to have your auto shop as your spawn property, because we're going to just find a new invite-only session to kind of fast travel to the auto shop for the finale. The prison contract finale speedrun tactic was unfortunately kind of nerfed, or at least a big part of it was. The same strats remain for killing the targets. You don't have to take the ramp you stole, you can just jump into the prison via the natural ramp on the hill here. You can take out the first 2 guys as usual through the fence, just shooting them with your SMG. You do want to be using the sharpshooter loadout that gives you both the sticky bombs and the mini SMG. But here's where the speedrun strat kind of differs. We used to be able to take out the bus driver here because he leaves after you kill the first set of targets. The gates used to not open in time, so the bus would just smash right into them, allowing for an easy shot here. However, that does not happen anymore. The gates open right away and the bus hauls ass out of the prison, so it's kind of hard to get a shot on the driver. You maybe would have enough time to get out of your vehicle and align yourself for a better shot, but that also might be a bit risky. Anyways, for the second group of targets, just drive all the way around the outside of the prison and take out the other 2, preferably with a sticky bomb. You can toss them over there easily. I accidentally airmailed the first one over their heads, but one sticky bomb can take both of them out easily if you do land it right. And after that, you just have to chase the bus down and retrieve Lil D, which is pretty straightforward. It just sucks that they kind of fixed the gates so that they open now and the bus doesn't just smash right into them, because otherwise we could just retrieve Lil D from right here at the entrance to the prison. The main thing you want to avoid on this contract is having to actually go inside of the prison yard to kill the targets. Sticking to the outside makes it way faster. And now for the Union Depository contract, I'm going to show you a very easy way to complete this finale. When you arrive at the Union Depository, Sasanta and Horny Man will tell you to stay silent, don't listen to them. Going in loud right away allows you to run faster in the hallway, which is a slight time saver. When you come out of the vault on the way out, you want to go out the left exit into the parking lot and pay close attention to the NPCs driving around. If you're lucky, you should be able to find and kill an NPC driver in the parking lot, which you can then steal their car for your getaway. If you don't find an NPC in this spot, you can just steal a cop car from the road outside the parking lot. Keep in mind, you're not going to be able to steal the cop car that's in the parking lot because those are locked. And once you're in your getaway car, don't drive to your cars. Just pretend like you're doing the casino heist finale and drive to the helipad at the Vinewood police station. You may have to make a couple laps around, but 95% of the time it will spawn. And it's self-explanatory what you do next. Just lose the cops very easily in the helicopter and fly to the destination. Super easy mission completion when you do it this way.
Let's get rich, y'all.
Now the last tactic I have for you guys is on the agency deal. When you go underground to take a photo of the entrance, I recommend using the Oppressor Mark II. You can snap the photo without getting off the bike, and then when it tells you to leave the area, you would normally have to go all the way through the tunnels to leave and complete the mission. But instead what you can do is come over to the grate over here and just fly upward with your oppressor into it, and you should warp outside and glitch out above the ground, completing the mission instantly. Unfortunately, in this case, I fell off my bike when doing this, but it still counted, so now I can just find a new session to get back to my auto shop instead. But yeah, that's going to wrap up some speedrun strats for some of these auto shop contracts. You will get more money if you do these with other players, but if you don't have anyone to play with, then solo is still a great way to do them. I believe it's only like $90,000 to $100,000 less if you do them solo anyways, at least for the Union Depository. I know there's a method out there to repeat the Union Depository finale back to back with a playlist. However, I don't know how long that's going to stay up for, so instead of just telling you to do that, I would rather show you some ways to just do the missions normally as fast as possible. Because most of these tactics have been in the game since 2021 when the Tuners update first came out. The only one they really changed was getting the easy bus driver kill in the prison contract. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. Let me know if you learned something new that you're going to be incorporating into your grind down in the comment section. I want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.